A boy looks up while men bow in prayer during the communal Eid al Fitr celebration at the Portland Expo in 2010. Gregory Rec, staff photographer for the second year in a row, COVID-19 is changing the way Muslims across Maine celebrate Eid al Fitr, one of the holiest festivals of Islam, which begins Thursday in the United States. In past years, thousands of Muslims would gather at the Portland Expo to pray together and mark the end of Ramadan, a month-long fast that emphasizes the importance of personal responsibility, charity and spiritual growth. Now, the Expo is a mass vaccination site. So this year, the imams, or leaders of Muslim communities in Maine, have encouraged families to celebrate Eid in small groups and to follow safety guidelines, according to a written statement from the Muslim Community Center of Maine. Our local imams have concluded to not hold a public Eid prayer, the statement said. This decision was reached after careful consideration of the COVID-19 pandemic and keeping the safety of our community in mind. The imams said they understand the importance of Eid to all Muslims and the joy that it brings. However, we do not want to see any person dying or getting sick as a result of attending Eid services, the statement said. Insha'Allah, if God wills it, we will have better days ahead, and we will have Eid prayer celebration together. May Allah accept our efforts and forgive our shortcomings. In Maine's largest city and across the globe, nearly 2 billion followers of Islam are celebrating Eid al Fitr, a 1 to 3 day festival marking the end of Ramadan, a month-long period when Muslims refrain from eating or drinking from sunrise to sunset. They also generally avoid indulgent behavior and emphasize charitable giving and prayer in their daily lives. In recent years, more than 5,000 Muslims have gathered at the Expo or next door at Fitzpatrick Stadium to say Eid prayers together, followed by large celebrations at local mosques and feasts at home with family members and friends. But the pandemic has put a hold on larger celebrations of all kinds, including Eid. Last spring, when Eid arrived at the start of the coronavirus shutdown, the imams cancelled communal Eid prayers and area mosques were shut down for months. Individuals and families marked the holiday quietly, reaching out only to ensure that vulnerable elders and others in need had food and other resources to mark the holiday. Portland City Councilor Pious Ali compared Eid to Christmas or Thanksgiving, which have similar traditions of getting dressed up, attending religious services, sharing meals and sweets, giving gifts and spending time with friends and loved ones. An immigrant from Ghana in West Africa, Ali began calling friends and family members around the world on Wednesday, wishing them Eid Mubarak, or Blessed Eid. Ramadan ended at sunset Wednesday, which is when Eid technically begins, but celebrations begin in earnest Thursday.